Welcome back to the channel. My name is Samira. Please give this video more watch time, subscribe, like and comment. You can also turn on notification bell to get notified so that you can see my new tutorial. The only way to get my channel monetized is for you to watch this particular video and my other video to the end. So guys, today I will be showing you how to cut and sew sweater jumpsuit with 2 yards of this fabric. So if this is what you are interested in, keep on watching and let's get started now. So I'll go ahead now to fold my fabric into 2 pieces. I have my fabric here and it's 2 yards and I'm making an off shoulder sweater jumpsuit. Okay, so I'll go ahead now to take the length of my pants first, which is 18" because I'm making the pant first. Alright, so I'll give a straight line. So I'm going to mark 13" for my width. Okay, now I'm marking 9" from my waist to my hip line. I'll go ahead now to mark 42" for my hip measurement. On my hip line, I'll just connect the marks. So on my hip line, that's where I will start my measurement, and I'm using 28" for my waist measurement. Okay, so this is my hip measurement. Then I'll add 1" for my waist. So I'll connect the marks to my hip. Please keep on watching. Okay, so I'll go ahead now to add 2" for my crotch line. So I'll give a curve. So from my waist to my crotch line is 11". Okay, so I'll give a straight line. Now I'm going to measure 2.5" to get my crotch curve. Then I will add 10" from my hip line. Okay, then I will draw a straight line. Please, it's actually 10" for my hemline, which is my round bottom. Okay, so please keep on watching so that you can see the outcome of this tie that I'm making today. So I'm cutting the front piece of my pants first. No, it's a jumpsuit, so this is the down side of it. So we are going to also cut the back piece. So I'm going to use the front piece to cut the back piece, guys. So don't forget to give this video much watch time, please. So this is my back piece now. So I'm using my front piece to cut my back piece. Okay, so now I'm going to mark 19.5" because of my bum bum. You know, the back is bigger than the front. Okay, alright, so I'm also going to add 2" for my back crotch. Okay, so I'm trying to shift it well. This is my 2" that I added for my back crotch. Okay, So I'm going to also add 2" for my stitching allowance. Remember, I did not add any sewing allowance in the front piece, so I'm adding all the allowance on the back piece because our back is bigger than our front, so I'm adding 2" for my stitching allowance. So I'm doing that at the back piece. Okay, so I added 1" okay, for my middle front. Alright, so what I'll do now, I've added all the stitching allowance, so I'll just connect the marks. So after that, I'm going to cut it out. Remember, the back is higher than the front piece because of our bum, so that's why I'm adding my stitching allowance at the back piece. Hope you are following up, guys, and I hope you are getting it. Alright, so please keep on watching to see the outcome of this style that I'm making today. Is a stylish trending short off shoulder sweetheart neckline jumpsuit that we are making today. Okay, so I'm using 2 yards of this fabric to achieve this style that I'm making today. Please don't forget to give this particular video more watch time. That's the only way that my channel can get monetized, and you have to also please watch my other tutorials that I have on my channel. So I'm going to cut the upper piece now. I'm making an off shoulder sweetheart neckline. Okay, so I'm going to remove 4" from my tape rule to get the length of my top, which is 17". Okay, so I'll go ahead to take the width, which is 10", and my neckline is by 4" and it's a sweetheart neckline. I'm going to bring it down by 2". Okay, all right, so my armhole is by 1". So I'm going to give a curve. I'm going to connect it first. That is my shoulder. My bust is by 38" and I added 1" for my stitching allowance. Okay, I'll go by 15" for my half length. Okay, so I'm using 28" for my waist measurement, and I'm going to add 1" for my doubts and also add 1.5" for my stitching allowance. All right, so what I'll do now, I'll just connect all the marks together, then I'm going to cut it out. Okay, so you can see how simple it is for you to cut and sew this particular style that I'm making today. So I don't want the bottom to be straight, so I just use 1" to curve it at the bottom. Okay, so don't forget that the front neckline is a sweetheart and is an off shoulder top, that is the upper side. That's what we are cutting, and I'm cutting the front piece. So I'm going to use the front piece to lay on the back piece, then I'm going to cut it out. Okay, so I'm trying to fold it into 2. All right, so don't forget I'm using 2 yards of this fabric to achieve this style that I'm making today. So I'm just going to go ahead now to add 1" for my zipper allowance, because it's going to have zipper at the back piece, that is at the back side of our top. Okay, so this is how to go about it when cutting your own. So I'm using 2" to slope the neck of my back piece down, that is the depth is by 2". Okay, I really want you guys to support my channel to get monetized by YouTube. Please, the only way to get my channel monetized, if you can watch this video and my other videos to the end, guys. Please, you can do that by watching this particular video down to the end, by giving it more watch time, guys. Please support this channel to grow, guys. So I'm opening the zipper allowance now. So my next step, I have my pants now before cutting my sleeve. When stitching, I will start from the bottom, then I'm going to also run a stitch at the side. Okay, so my pants is ready. You can see how beautiful it is, and this is the top. So I want to join my top together. My bust is 38 while my waist is 28. Okay, so my top will be ready. This is my sleeve. Okay, so I'm taking the measurement now, I'm going by 6" for the length of my sleeve, and my width is by 7" and I'm going to use 4.5" for my shoulder, and I'm going to also mark 5" for my armhole. Then my round sleeve will be 6". Okay, alright, so what I'll do now, just connect the marks together, and I'm going to cut it out. Then I will run a stitch on it and attach it to the main top. Then my top will be ready. The jumpsuit is almost ready for us to wear it out, so that you can see the fitness of our outfit today. This is what I made today. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video more watch time, subscribe, like and comment. So guys, you can also watch my other tutorial now to support my channel to grow. Please, you can do that now.